is Julie Mullins with Stereophile. We're here at AXPONA, and I am with Bill Lowe of AudioQuest, and we're here to talk about what attracted you to this Frigg 2 speaker from Audio from Norway. And you are the first owner, right, in the US of this model speaker. So what attracted you to the speaker initially? What appealed to you before you heard it?
There are other audiophile press, and it was a video of Steve Gutenberg who reviewed the Frigg 2, the Frigg 02. And Steve is a friend, and I respect him, and can a little bit read between the lines. I mean, it's not reading because he's video, but what he had to say about the speaker, there were just a few little touch points that were like, ooh, I don't usually hear that. That had me wanting to be in contact with the company. I asked who was involved, and from Hi-Fi Loft in New York, gave me Jonathan's number. We talked. Our first conversation was 3.5 hours of pure pleasure, and
wow, fantastic.
We share the same world. It's fun to connect with people at that level, at that intensity, and that degree of love of audio. I mean, I have 6 different systems, 3 systems in each of my homes. There's the desk systems, the bedroom systems, which is where I actually have time to listen to music, and the home theater systems, all 2-channel.
Yes.
And life is something that should be curated. I've never wanted to I'm not searching for the perfect system so I can stop.
Yeah.
It's the journey.
Yes.
And along the way, if my path weaves a little, sometimes more successfully than other times, but everything just came together with, I want to hear these things.
Yeah. Oh.
I probably want to use these things, or I certainly want to use these things. It's not for a lifetime, it's a part of the texture of life. But the experience of then getting them in to my New York apartment and using them, the first immediate explosion of image scale that the speakers have, that was discussing with a friend of mine, JJ, and someone else who writes, except for Tracking Angle, JJ French, who started Twisted Sister. And we were talking about the products that get people into our world of better audio when they don't know, well, why should I care? What do you guys do? What's so important? And how it was in our generation, because we're both in our 70s, it was the Vantage 2C that was like, I didn't know you could do that. And one of the comments I'd already been making, even before JJ said that to me, was that this is a speaker that will teach people who might have heard about the language of imaging and they've experienced a center image. And
degrees of that.
But it's twice as big as what they've heard before. And so often in the audiophile world and being in business, we talk down from sort of the heights with a certain bias towards the things that we might now from our high mountain, supposedly. But the real world is always people moving up, including me. We're moving up.
Who inhabit, right.
Actually the living life as in this wonderful, joyous world that I get to share my whole life in. And a product that in commercial terms is saleable because it turns people on, and music is the world's most popular recreational drug, and we need a method of receiving it. So I was delighted to meet someone on the same page, which most of us are. I'm not saying it's a gross exception, but and to have an opportunity to hear a speaker whose efficiency and how easily it can be driven. They're just automatically being plunked in down before I put it in a particular location. When people say, oh, you can put a speaker anywhere. No, BS. You can, but you should honor better speaker in a room. There's no such thing as, oh, I can listen anywhere. That's the fantasy they tried to sell at the low end. It's not true.
The room is a factor.
Physics.
Right, the room is a factor, yes.
The virtual image, the magic of our thinking there's somebody singing from between the speakers is a delightful mistake that our predictive algorithms make. And isn't it a wonderful thing that we're wrong and we can have a virtual image, as we call it?
Yeah.
And I've always said, been in this business 50 years, all of the comments we make about the individual ingredients in the sound are only relevant to the extent that they facilitate emotional immersion. And so something that just, you could turn it on and say, I can't explain to you why we love this, but let me show you.
Yeah.
So I've had a good experience.
That's a thrilling, thrilling when that happens. So thank you very much. Yeah, that's wonderful perspectives. Thanks.